Hello and welcome to ARCHI Tools. In today's video, I'll teach you about scope boxes and how it's beneficial for you to use in your projects and setting up of your sheets. So its benefit is that it helps to adjust a crop of multiple views at once, and it also helps to adjust the boundaries of levels or grids according to the scope. So if I start, how we can make our scope box. You go into the view, and in the create panel you can find scope box option. Click on it, and let's say I want to create a enlarged plan for kitchen, because I have to use this region for multiple sheets. One is kitchen plan and the other is electrical. Maybe more plans may also be there, but I am creating a view for that. So this scope has been created. I can adjust the boundaries from here, and I can adjust the height. So starting level is my floor layout plan, and from that its height is up till 40 feet. If I want to adjust it height, I can keep it to, let's say, 20 feet or whatever I like. For Revit 24 and above versions, this height adjustment can also be done from the 3D views. But below versions, you can only adjust the height from the icon provided in the properties. Similarly, this crop region can also be used while adjusting the extents. Like if we say that I have provided I'll just open my levels and go into 3D. I have opened my levels. So this levels extent, you can see that the extent is way beyond my project region. If I select this part and go to my scope box, and I select the scope box which I have made, so its extent will be moved to the point. Now it's saying that highlighted datum cannot be associated with scope box because it does not intersect with the scope box. So since scope box is in the middle of somewhere, so it's not intersecting, what we can do is we can create something like that. Or let's say I want my levels to be at the extents like this. So I have created this scope box, and I'll provide a name to it as overall. And then I'll go to my levels, select it, and in the extent I'll place overall. Now you can see that the levels extent has been adjusted according to the scope box. So it's a good tool in order to make our project more organized and our sheets more organized. Like as for sheets, I'll place my scope box once again for the kitchen. I'll provide my scope and name it as kitchen. Its height you want to adjust, you can do that. So I'll go to my kitchen plan. This is my kitchen plan in which view has been cropped, and in this plan also the view has been cropped. So I have to create a separate crop for both of the views. Needless of doing that, what I can do is go to the view, and in the properties panel In the extent option only, you can find the scope box option. You can select the kitchen and the scope box crop. Crop has been adjusted according to the scope box. Similarly, for the electrical plan, you can adjust the scope like this. For these views also, for elevations or sections, you can adjust your scope box if required. You can see that the height has been extended since the scope box height was 20 feet high. So I guess it's clear regarding the scope box. One thing which you need to be clear of is, let's keep this as none first of all. And if my crop is edited like non-rectangle, no, let's say my crop is non-rectangular. Let's say my crop is not in a rectangle form, some way like this. So scope is only feasible for rectangular, not these polygon shapes. So you can see that the scope is unselectable right now just because the crop region is not four-sided. So in order to activate this, you need to reset the crop. Now the scope box is visible. Also, if you want to rotate the scope box according to your requirement, you can do so by going into floor plan, selecting the scope box, and you can rotate from here, or you can select and rotate from here. I suggest it's better to rotate from here. And the kitchen plan, the scope box, the crop region will be rotated accordingly. So I hope the scope box is clear for all of you guys. Let me know in the comment box if you are facing any difficulties. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like our content and want to help us out. Have a great time. Bye bye.